When we talk about the idea of a vulnerable plaque, my own view goes well beyond that. I think we have to recognize that there are vulnerable individuals and there are stable individuals. All of us over a certain age have a significant amount of underlying atherosclerosis, but only some of us are going to go on to have rupture of those plaques and clinical events. That process is partly systemic in terms of thrombogenic markers, in terms of our ability to dissolve and make blood clots. It's partly local in terms of the characteristics of the types of plaques that each of us happens to make. And I would argue it's also partly inherited. I am quite confident at this point that the inflammatory component of this has a large heritability, and some of us are simply more prone to develop the kinds of plaques that are likely to rupture as compared to others of us which are more likely to develop probably calcified stable plaques, will develop chronic stable angina, but are less likely ultimately to have the clinical expression of an acute thrombotic event. So I think we have to think a great deal about the vulnerable plaque, but also think more broadly about certain types of patients being significantly higher risk than others, not just on the basis of cholesterol, but on the basis of this new biology that we're now learning.